Well, so you may be asking yourself, what are the requirements for an FHA loan? Maybe you've been told by another loan officer that FHA is a loan program that you need to consider, or you've just heard from friends and family, or whatever the case. What do you need? What credit score is required? What down payment do you need? How much money do you need to make? We're going to help you answer all of those questions in today's video, so stay tuned. Well, hey, what's up everyone? This is Channing Moore, the broker owner of Bayou Mortgage, and like I said in today's video, we're talking about FHA loans. What are the requirements? What do you need to have? What credit score? What down payment? All of that stuff. So, as I said before, with an FHA loan, this is a program that was designed by HUD to help low to moderate income families achieve the dream of owning a home. So FHA is a good program because it's going to allow for lower down payments, more flexible on the credit requirements so that you can achieve that dream of owning your own home. So what credit score is required to get an FHA loan? Well, surprisingly, you've probably heard that it's 580 or 600 or 620, but you can typically go down to a credit score of 500 if you meet manual underwriting requirements and if you have at least 10% down to put on the loan. However, if you want to do the low down payment portion of the loan program, which is 3.5%, you'll need to have at least a 580. And so the credit score requirement for FHA is, it depends. You could get an FHA loan with a 500 credit score. You could get an FHA loan with a 550 credit score. You're just going to need to have more money down. Typically, that's why you'll see most people advertise that the minimum credit score for FHA is 580, because that's the minimum credit score required in order for you to put 3.5% down. And most people that are going FHA need the smaller down payment in order to make the loan program work. And so the two credit score requirements for FHA is you're either 580 or higher, and you get to have a 3.5% down payment, or you're 500 to 579, and you need to put at least a 10% down payment down. So that's kind of your credit score requirements. And then that also tells you what the FHA down payment requirements are. So you need 3.5% of the total purchase price in order to qualify for that loan, or you need 10% of the total purchase price if your credit score is 579 or below. So those are going to be your credit and your down payment requirements when it comes to FHA. The other thing you have to consider is your income, but there's actually no income limits for the FHA loan, even though their intended purpose is to help low to moderate income families. And so you don't have to make under a certain amount, you don't have to make over a certain amount. What is important, what you do have to understand, is that you have to meet FHA's debt to income requirements, which are going to be around 50%. And so what your debt to income is, we won't jump fully into it, is it's a calculation that the lender uses, which is basically your monthly payments divided by your monthly income. You have to be under 50% or less. So if you're only making $2,000 a month gross pay and you want to purchase a house using FHA, you pretty much need to have no other bills, because you're only going to be able to use about $1,000 a month of that $2,000 a month in order to purchase a house. And so if it's $3,000 a month, then that's $1,500. But any other monthly bills that you have must be subtracted out of that. So if you have a $300 card payment, a $200 credit card payment, or whatever the case, all of those monthly bills have to come out of that. We're not talking about your electric bill or your cell phone bill, just the kind of stuff you're borrowing, the stuff that's going to show up on your credit report. That's kind of your credit, down payment, and income requirements, which are the three things that determine whether you can get a loan. That's what you're going to need on FHA. So I hope you found this video helpful. There's going to be more content you'll see linked at the end of this video. We've got a whole playlist on answering questions about FHA loans and who they work for. So definitely dive in and check that content out. We'd be very appreciative of that. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, we'd love to help. There's going to be a link in the description where you can click a button and you can talk to an expert. So until next time, I look forward to talking to you soon.